Solo Kneecaps here, and yeah, we got a mother flippin' Leaf Green walkthrough episode part 25, and today we are basically going to be going down this here biker road, beating up some dudes with mohawks, even though in real life they're bald, which is odd. And basically just grinding until we get, to the gym leader, which I don't believe we fight. And yes, as you can also notice, that this is a 14-minute long video, so hooray for video length and stuff. So yeah, let's get to the video. What has been happening? Let's see, I've been beating up this dude, Q-Ball Cameron, I think his name was, and I'm just talking to this people, and apparently he, like, harasses animals and, like, kicks them and does all these horrible things to them, but whatever. He apparently wants to pound me because he's gay, because his name is Isaiah, which is a stupid name, but I'm just kidding. Anyway, I release this Machop, and he's being all like Sherlock Holmes up in here, but I'm not gonna have any of that, so I'm killing him. Then he brings out a Machamp. I'm like, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. So yeah, I'm like flipping, I'm just flipping like crazy. I'm like, oh gosh, oh gosh. So I send out, you know, Green Giant for, resistance and stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is scary, I don't like this, because not so good with fighting types, especially when they're, fully evolved. I mean, geez, this thing's got massive, so I start water pulsing and basically hoping for the confusion, and, because I'm kind of afraid, but I do get a crit, which basically saves me. So I'm able to just quick attack for the kill. So yeah, geez, that was scary. Thank you, Willie, for basically saving my life from this guy. I mean, jeez, freaking went crazy. So yeah, apparently this guy has a get rich quick scheme, by beating up innocent kids and stealing their lunch money. Which in the past I have found to be you do get some good profits, but the whole $2 per person or so, you can get about 20 bucks a day. So I mean, that's not too bad for anybody's paycheck. So yeah, he's got a Primate. I'm not even close to being as afraid as I was to the Machamp, because Primate's kind of a wimp, the whole U compared to OU type deal, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna fight this dude, and he's asking if I had a future because he's a stalker, and his name is Vertigo, Vertigo, I don't know, but whatever. He starts smoking, and I'm like, dude, secondhand smoke, man. Are you trying to like kill me and give me lung cancer? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, oh no, you're a representative of the big business oil companies or something. I don't know, this isn't Captain Planet. So I send him my hardest hitter, Powerpuff, and I'm trying to mega punch him in the face, and it does a pretty good amount, so I'm just gonna continue doing that. And he's immobilized by love, which is pro, so I want to go for the mega kick because I know it'll kill, and I'm kind of tired of missing. So I go for mega kick, it hits, it KOs, so I'm like, yes. So now he's got this coughing. Not too afraid of it. I just wanted to be all pro and mega kick it, but I don't, so I'm like, whatever, I'll just mega punch it and get the 2-hit KO. So he goes for smog. I'm like, jeez, this is all, I don't know, Smokey. I don't know. Smokey the Bear probably had a wheezing, Bean. Yeah. Anyway, he's got another wheezing, which is getting ridiculous, so I'm gonna send out Willie. Water Pulse, hope I can, not die from a smog or something. So I'm just gonna keep spamming the water pulse, hoping for the confusion axe. I get it. I'm like, yes. I'm like, hate yourself, and he's like, nope, sorry, not gonna happen. I'm like, no, Willie. But I survived that. But I'm like, no, you get death, Willie. So I'm like, Giovanni, revenge the death of Willie, and it's like payday. Psh, it smacks him in the face. And that takes him out, so I defeat Vertigo, Crash and Burn, whatever. This guy's pretty crazy, and I pick up 290 bucks, so I could get a lot of money from doing this type of stuff. So I'm gonna go heal. Takes forever to go up there on the bike, but I mean, the fact that we have the bike right now will, make up for that. So I go get me them free health cares. So yeah, they also took my bike because they're like, you can't bring that in here. I'm like, it's a free country, so I'm gonna go like church and have a pogo stick or something. But anyway, so yeah, he's like, we're the bikers, man. We rule the road, man. I'm like, awesome. I love that band, the Bikers. Like, yeah, we are the bikers. Yeah. So I go for Fury Attack, and I get the 2, and it does Jack Diddley Squad, and he disables me. I'm like, very well. So I decided to switch into someone who can actually do some damage, and that person would be Knuckles. And it goes for the Screech. I'm really not afraid though, because I like 80 bazillion times resist it, just because Knuckles is at pro. And goes for the Sludge. It misses. I go for Dig. It's an easy 2-hit KO. He goes for the Disable. It misses. So I know I could, go for the Slash and probably take him out, but I just want to be HIV positive. So now that I have AIDS, I'm able to kill him. So hooray for AIDS. So yeah, I beat Back Billy. Yeehaw, we beat Back Billy. He lives in the bayou. Yeah. Except I think you win back your sister in that game. Eh. Those rednecks. So he's Jackson, except spelled with an X, cause he's extreme, man. Cause he's he's a biker, so he's all extreme, man. With got X's and Z's, because those are just so hardcore, man. So yeah. Anyway, send a Willy, Water Pulsing, get some sexy confusion hacks, and I'm just gonna keep spamming this Water Pulse, and he hits himself in confusion again. I'm like, huzzah! That's what you get for being so extreme. So he sends out a Muck. And I'm like, oh, Muck, I gotta change. So yeah, I'm gonna switch out into Knuckles. He goes for the Minimize. I'm like, oh gosh, not this guy. And yeah, so I'm gonna go for the Sand Attack. So it's kind of like I'll miss as much as he'll miss, and it does kind of work out. So he goes for the Screech, lowers my defenses sharply, and I'm missing scratches, and he's missing everything. And I finally get a slash off, and I get a crit. I'm like, yes. So I get another slash hit. I'm like, yes. So he goes for a Minimize, but whatever. I go slash. I miss. He goes for Screech. I'm like at -4, but I don't fear the Reaper, and he goes for Sludge. I live that with over half, and I go for slash, and I'm able to take him out. So, whew, that could have turned bad. So he's like, shoot. And I'm like, that's not very extreme, Jackson. I was expecting like a guitar solo. And he's like, no way, man. Like Jack Black randomly. That'd be funny. Seeing Jack Black in a Pokemon game. Except not really. Okay, anyway. So yeah, free healthcare. I could go fight the gym leader and whatnot, but I'm kind of getting sick and tired of fighting poison dudes, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably under-leveled a bit, since these trainers have about the same level. Yeah, in fact, I'm under the level of these trainers, so I do need to kind of, go through a couple of these before continuing in the storyline and getting strength and surf and gym leaders and whatnot. So yeah, I go for Twin Needle style on this Bellsprout, easily able to take it out, and I'm able to evolve. So, or what do I level up? Jeez, yeah, I don't think there's anything higher than Buttsex. So yeah, this Tangela is a freaking champ, man. This thing, I mean, that's super effective stab, and it's not even a 2-hit KO, which was really surprising. I mean, those things are bulky. Jeez, man, freaking crazy. So yeah, here's an Oddish. I'm gonna go for the Twin Lay Needle, and that's gonna be able to take it down to half, and I'm figuring probably 2 more would be able to take it out, and of course, since I'm always right, except when I'm wrong, I do. Oh, that was my door. Anyway, so yeah, here's this dude. I think he's like a bird keeper dude, but I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna pass. So I decide to go out to see if any of these hookers are willing to pay. But no, they're just in the mood to fight. I'm like, oh, you sure? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, fine. So yeah, I'm gonna have to battle this chick, and I really don't have much for Bulbasaurs. So I'm gonna send in Giovanni, because I have super effective hits, but he just wakes up and sleep powders. I'm like, oh! Cuss you! So yeah, I'm gonna switch into Powerpuff, because Pro. Goes for the Razor Leaf. Doesn't do all too much, and I'm gonna go for the Mega Kick, because it does a lot, and in fact it OHKOs, because Powerpuff is just that much of a man, even though it's a woman. But anyway, Green Giant wants to learn Sweet Scent, but that's kind of flamboyant, and I just want really manly Pokemon, man, like Powerpuff, man. So yeah, she decides to break Sleep Claws, but the fact that she's a hooker, she's allowed to. So yeah, because no. Anyway, okay, so yeah, Twin Needling, does a little under half, goes to Sleep Power again. I'm like, oh my gosh, really? But whatever, I don't honestly care, because her moves are 2 times resisted by moi, so I really don't care if she puts me to sleep, because I just want to wake up and Twin Needle her to death in her Ivysaur. Yeah. So yeah, I wake up, I Twin Needle, and yeah, it's really almost to a go. Goes for Razor Leaf, does like 8 damage, so I'm like, this thing's pathetic. So yeah, I beat up Hooker Oliver, or Oliva, whatever. Anyway, here's another chick, and I'm like, oh my gosh, half of my people are asleep. So I'm just gonna send a Wet Willy. And she's like, oh, you're so cute. What a darling Pokemon. So I'm like, oh, yeah. So Hooker Grace is here. She's got a Pidgeotto. Water Pulse, I know, will be a 2-hit KO because, you know, that's just Wet Willy for you. And it is. So I'm like, awesome sauce. So now she sends out a Wigglytuff. I'm like, whoa, man, that's hardcore right here. So I'm going to fight a Powerpuff of her own. So I'm going to go for the Leech Seed because these things have a massive HP stat and any damage that she really does. So, I mean, let's see how much I get back. Yeah, I get back about 15 HP, which is very good considering my level and everything else. So really, she won't be able to hurt me, and I'm just going to stay in Sleep Powder and just spam the Razor Leaf, start cutting her up and stuff. So, yeah. Leech Seed damage, and I'm just going to finish off with a good old-fashioned tackle. Yeehaw. So I'm able to take out Hooker Gray. She's like, oh, you're so cute. So, you know, we had a good time. You know, it was fun. I'll definitely have to go back and have a sloppy seconds. But anyway, yeah, here's Alex. He's got an X in his name, but it's not as extreme as that other dude. So maybe you should change it to something like Razors or something. Yeah, so I don't know why I went for a Water Pulse. I should have saved the power points. But anyway, Willy Will's up for level 30. I'm like, geez, Willy, you're getting really high leveled up there. So, wants to learn Bite. That's a no-go on Bite. So I'm going to switch into Knuckles to take on the incoming Grimer. And I believe one dig could OHKO, maybe? Let's see. Yes, it does. All right, good job, Knuckles. So she sends out a, or wow, he sends out a Weezing, and I'm going to send a Willy because I know a couple of good old-fashioned Water Pulses will be able to take him out. And yeah, I'm doing half, so I'm like, awesome. So yeah, I take out this Alex, who's not as extreme as the other dude, and I forgot his name though, but I'm just gonna call him Razor because pro. And yeah, so oh yeah, I run into this Ditto for no reason. I'm like, hey, look, it's Flubber. But no, I'm just gonna roar him out because I know he's gonna transform and do some gay stuff, and I'm not in the mood. So yeah, I'm gonna go get me some of them health cares, and I think I forgot to edit this out. Yeah, I did. Oh well, nothing really happens. So yeah, I heal, and Nurse Joy's just sitting there. She doesn't have a way out. She's like a slave. She's like, yeah, you want me to help you? Oh, help me get out. I'm like, no, my Pokemon are damaged. Now heal them. Heal them, you slave. So now I'm just going to be, you know, nice and social and talk to everyone. They're like, hey, his teeth are false, or have you talked to my grandson? I'm like, wow, these are, dude, I'm just waiting for a guy who just says, I am error or something. And be like, haha, lol. So yeah, I'm talking to all these people, and here's a Fisher dude, and he's like, he gives me a, what, a good rod, which is, this is a pretty cool place to get a good rod, because, you know, you're gonna get surf soon, so you can get, like, a Kingler, or a Seal, or, I don't know, Slowpoke if you really want. So now I'm just gonna run up to the Safari Zone and save. So yeah, thanks for watching. Pokemon, Leaf Green, I forgot what episode, 25? Yeah. Rate, comment, sub, and goodbye.